Michael here with GR Flooring. So today we're going to talk a little bit about contemporary building specialties. I just call them contemporary. So this is a company out of Saskatoon that we've been dealing with now for the last little while. And, you know, again, they're a flooring accessories supplier. They have full line of grouts and thin sets and patches and haze removers and all this other jazz. But this is what we love. Again, with their other stuff. So this is their line of metals. So part of the difference is, A, they have a lot more selection in color. You know, most of the standard ones come in silver, gold, and sometimes white if it's plastic. These guys have pewter, bright silver, gloss black. They have a matte black, a powder coated black, brushed silver, gloss white, powder white, matte bronze, matte dark browns, matte gold, and a matte silver. So a lot of selection in color, but their profiles, they're very sharp, they're very clean. Most of them have a lot of rounding in our industry, whereas these ones here are much more squared off. So Contemporary is actually a supplier that was started by some installers. So many years installation experience, and they said, hey, why isn't the flooring industry keeping up with the times? Why do we have the same metals that we've been using for the last 30, 40 years? So they came out with their own line. So like I said, nice, clean, great colors. The other thing, you know, more for the flooring stores on this, but just to mention, so in their packages, they actually have all the face of these metals. They actually have a plastic coating on them, like basically a film, so that in transportation or even after installation, so we actually install them with that film still on it, so that until the homeowner is able to move into their home, that metal's protected. There's much less chance of getting a scratch or mark or ding on that metal. The other thing, they carry some standard styles as well, where, you know, you put the nails or the screws through the top and all the other jazz, but they've gotten rid of all the nails and screws. So they've actually been working with their suppliers, and they've come out with what we internally call the magic silicone. This stuff is basically usable in about 20 to 30 minutes. It's strong as heck. Actually, in their warehouse up in Saskatoon, they have some pieces of metal glued with this silicone to their racking in the back, and you can actually do pull-ups. It's so strong. That combined with the right metals makes for a great finish to your floor. So yeah, so like I said, Contemporary Building Specialties, spectacular products. And they're always developing more. They just recently came out with a line of different cleaners, but they came with some grout release agents. So when you're working with some really strong grouts, like epoxy grouts and the like, they can be really difficult to get all of that material off the surface of the tile. So they actually have something where you roll this material on, you let it dry 20 minutes, put your grout on, and then when you're cleaning it off, it comes off with it. Like, there doesn't leave a residue, doesn't leave that haze on the tile. So some really cool things they're coming out with.